Good morning, YouTube. We are now in the second half of our morning marathon to gain subscribers and awesome people. Like, comment, and subscribe. So guess what? I'm in the mood to do another intro. Good morning, YouTube. We're having one heck of a morning this morning, and it going back and forth. I decided to do a morning marathon. I wouldn't call it, you know what I mean. And now that everybody in the world is waking up, we want to thank you for coming in for round two. Round two. Good morning. How are you? I've heard a lot of stories about, and I don't want to really harp on it too much longer. A lot of stories about going through certain things with YouTube and certain situations behind closed doors, and certain situations like you're included because you said it too. And I understand, that's why I back off a lot because, I understand where you're coming from. You just wanted to do YouTube your way, and I respect you for that because some people can really, I'm just saying that in a polite way. Some people can really be harsh because they don't realize that we all have feelings. They don't realize that we all make mistakes. they don't realize that we all have a story to tell. They don't realize that we've all been through something. Everybody, you know, everybody wasn't part of the A crowds. A lot of us were part of the B and C crowd. We were made fun of when we were in school and in the world. We're laughed at. You know, we don't take kindly to crap. You know, so when a lot of people like myself, they go, you can do it, just do it. You know, you need to take the baby steps that you need to take to be okay with yourself, within yourself and for yourself. And I apologize if it looks like that I'm being forceful when I say stuff, but you need to take the baby steps that you need to take because things are going on in people's lives. We are introduced. I'm introduced to you. You're introduced to me, but you don't know me. You don't physically know me. You just know the persona of the person that I put out online. You don't know the persona of the person that uh, I could be an a-hole. I could be a butthead. You don't know that, but I just try to be the me that's I'm trying to be. It's not easy doing this. It's not easy letting you guys into my life. It's not easy um, trying to show you that I might actually know something. Because a lot of us, it's stuff that we've learned, and a lot of it is stuff that I'm on the way learning. I I learned that you can't have Bermuda grass in my yard because of all the trees. Everybody said, don't do it. Try it. Um, you can have northern grass in my lawn. The perennial ryegrass. You can have the Kentucky blue. You can have all of that. But when the summer hits, the 90 degrees, dude, it's gone. It ain't gonna grow. So I learned that. Um, my lawn is heavily compacted. The only reason I haven't put the core area on there yet is because I'm trying to get it to grow, and I think it'll grow if I put the core area on it. So I might pull out the blades and run through the yard and loosen up the soil a bit. But it is back to getting to that point. It's back to figuring it out. It's back to um, trying to, uh, you know, come to grips with the fact that I make mistakes. It's trying to get to the fact that come to grips that, I have insecurities. I have, little this and those insecurities are a part of me. It is a part of my life. It's a part of being and doing this. You know what I mean?
Let me see if I can put that. No, yeah. Let's see if I put on the comment. Yeah, start.
Okay. Sorry, dude. I'll scan the truck driver to the left of me. Sorry about that. The, the simple fact is that every time that you make a video, that every time that you make a live, every time that you do a short, you're allowing strangers into your life. And you're hoping that you can make these strangers become friends with you. Some people have their own agendas. Some people, they can't help it, they lie. Some people have their own agendas because come into your life for one reason and one reason only, to use you. And then when they're done, they spit you out and send you on your way. You got to be prepared for that in your life. You got to be prepared for the inevitable. You got to be prepared for that in reality at work. Going above and beyond half the time doesn't work because you do extra, and that lazy person has you got you're doing their work, and then who winds up getting the raise? The lazy person. Now I'm not saying don't go above and beyond, but choose your battles. Choose what you decide to do. You make that choice. Don't let someone else make that choice for you. If you make that choice to excel because you want to excel, if you make that choice to move up, it's because you want to move up. You know, I see it all the time. A lot of people, you've gone through something and you've helped family members. You knew they weren't going to help you if you was down. You knew it. If you ever fell by the wayside, the people that you helped, your family members, you knew they're not going to help you. But you helped them anyway because you knew it was the right thing to do. So when it's time to come around, why are you mad? Why are you upset? Because, nobody helped me. You knew they wasn't going to help you. You knew they were pieces of crap. You knew that they were sorry individuals because you had to help them. A lot of times somebody that is in need and isn't sorry, they will come back and help you. Me, I'm the kind of person, I'll hop all my daggone stuff, put it in the pawn shop. If I don't have it, I'll try to find the money to find it. That's only for a small amount of people. Actually, two. Two of my friends. Anybody else? Sorry, I can't help. Oh, especially if I go, I gotta ask my wife. If I tell you I gotta ask my wife, that's an automatic no. If I gotta say I gotta ask the missus, that's all. You might as well say, well, let me go look somewhere else. I'm saying the polite way I can't help. But see, I'm finding out a lot of people that they'll come into your life for a season, they'll use you and be gone. They'll come into your life for a season, they'll use you and be gone. Then after that, they move on to someone else or somewhere else. And that's the sad part. I don't know. Look, I feel sad for people that are like that, but they do what they have to do to survive. They do what they have to do to, get to where they need to be, and we just fall prey to it. You know what I'm saying? We fall prey to it, and that's the sad part. I don't think this thing is first. I've been fighting with my Fitbit to charge it. I don't think it's charging. So I'm going to, I don't think it's charging because it shouldn't have ran out of juice. And it's not coming up. So let's try that charge again. So you guys, right now, this early morning stuff is for the freaking birds, man. Really? Let's see something. All of it. Let's see. Hold on. Really? Oh, goodness. Let's see if you can try to charge it again. Maybe that's what's going on with it. It is. Probably gonna go down the swings today. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. You guys want to know I'm going? What's going on? I'm trying to charge my Fitbit. And it's acting a bit wonky. Acting a bit wonky. Um, but it is what it is. But again, some people, some people will come into your life for a season just to use you and abuse you, and then they'll be long freaking gone after the fact. What do I mean by after the fact? After the fact that you don't attach yourself, if it's a friend or if it's in a relationship, you've attached yourself to this person, and then they've never been attached to you. They've actually detached themselves from feeling. They've actually detached themselves from even acknowledging your presence in your life. And you wonder, what did you do? You're wondering, what have I done to deserve this? Well, you didn't do nothing. That person came into your life to use you. That person came into your life to be a vampire, to take, not give back. You thought you was receiving, but they were just slowly taking the blood from your life. And see, that's what, when we talk about, I was just talking about these, I'm just going to talk about it briefly. I don't think, we're going to make it till 6 o'clock, or 7 o'clock. But the fact is, when we talk about what's love got to do with it, the sad part is, love ain't got nothing to do with it no more. Nobody cares about love. We don't even know what love really means. We don't even know what friendship really means, because it stopped getting love. It stopped getting handed down to us so long ago that the assumptions of what I thought love was just sex. I know that sounds pathetic, but I thought love was just sex. I didn't realize that it was companionship, it was friendship, It was acknowledging each other. It was just thinking about each other's feelings. It was just, appreciating each other. You know, the sad part is we don't even think about love no more. It's about it's about friends with benefits. It's about paying for it. I mean, we all pay for it one way or another. But it's about really paying for it and saying what can you do for me? What do you bring to the table? Like it's in a negotiation. It's instead of us figuring out the relationship, figure out the dynamics. It's a negotiation. What do you bring to the table? A lot of people say, "I am the table." So what? Can I find peace within your arms? Can I find peace within your life? Do I smile and giggle when the thought that you come to my mind? Am I happy and appreciative that you're a part of my life? Am I okay? Am I okay when you're not around? Am I low cut miserable when you're not with me? You know, I used to be low cut miserable, but it was because of all the emotional damage that was done that I really even then, siphoned the my feelings, I siphoned my needs, I siphoned my self esteem from someone else's persona. Now I can say, hey, I've built a platform for myself. I've built a life for myself, but I still enjoy your presence. I still, we've been together. It's going on 9 years. Believe me and my wife. We've been married for 7. Yeah, we've been married for 7, together for 9. And I still get happy and giddy when I go home. When I know I'm about to see them. You know, wow, what's love got to do with it? Because we're so used to being walked on, we're so used to being rolled over that okay, even though yeah, I trust her implicitly, but I you got to hold back a little bit because you get stomped on. I don't want to get stomped on, but I'm still learning what love means. I'm still learning what because when you say what's love got to do, it's got a lot to do with it. For those that are lost, for those that I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, I don't trust you. We've got people with they sign these prenups and I understand because a lot of people and they know you got money, you got all of these folks that I want a high value man. High value man, he wants to keep his stuff. The way the laws go now, he loses half plus some. I think Tiger Woods gave up $750 million. That's a lot of money. But what does love got to do with it? Did he marry for love or did he marry for other reasons? A lot of us marry for other reasons. In some countries, it's it's already arranged for you. You don't even know the person, but the families have already arranged it. Isn't that crazy? And it's so funny that I say that is because all I ever wanted was someone to love me back. I wanted someone to love, but I wanted someone to love me back. I wanted someone to appreciate me. This it cracks me up. I was cleaning up the back bedroom in my home, where I have my YouTube/YouTube studio, and folding up the clothes and hanging them up. I kept on finding shirts with with the tags still on them, pants with the tags still on them, stuff with the tags still on them, and I was first start smiling and tearing up and trying to figure out, wow, you know, I'm with someone that cares enough about me. Say, oh, this would go beautiful with your eyes. This would go beautiful with this. This would go great with that. I'm still with someone that just cares enough about me to make sure that I'm okay, to make sure that I'm fed, to make sure that I'm in the right space of mind. And you ask what's love got to do with it. I think both of us, me and my wife, have figured out that we'll figure out what's love got to do when we get together, when we think about each other, when we acknowledge each other's presence, when we do that. Because the society that we live in right now is so selfish. It's not give and take. I'm not going to go sorry behind man. You're intentionally looking for a sorry man. Because all of you women say that I'm all you women say that, you've got this, sixth sense. But you wind up always with the dog. So this was your sixth sense don't work. And I'm not saying that mine's any better. So let's not get it wrong. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying that my sixth sense is any better. But thank God that I made better choices this time around. Thank God that I made better choices to understand that I want to be treated better than I did before. And, of course, we can compromise on the little things, but some of this stuff is just rudimentary. Look at rudimentary. Some of this stuff is like, look, don't talk to me that way. Don't treat me this way. Don't play me like that. Because I'm not doing it to you. Simple. Right? But fed, our innermost beings is fed by society. Society is selfish. Society does not care. Society just wants, Instagram pictures and Facebook reels and everything else. Society does not care about the real person. Society doesn't care that we're growing old. Society doesn't care that we're going to be to the point that we're in need of something. You hear the Reddit stories. Yeah, been married for so many years, and someone gets sick, someone gets cancer, and people just walk away from the marriage. No, I'm in it for the long haul because I vowed, for better or for worse, to be at your side. That's an experience in itself. Just to say that I vow, for better or for worse, to be at your side, to give you that love, to give you that affection, to give you that understanding, to walk with you, to be by your side. Deep stuff. But sometimes you got to get deep to be a part of someone's life, to be a part of the situation, to be a part of that. Let's see here. Okay, we're going on a cruise in less than, I think it's what, 3 weeks now? No, 3.5, yeah, about 3 weeks. So I finally got all of the clothes, all the clothes folded up. I still got stuff that's still in the bag from, still in the carry-on. Oh, that's true. So I gotta, when I get home next time, I need to look through there and repack. I'm trying not to go overboard, but every time, every cruise is the same thing. We go overboard. I'm trying not to go overboard, but it is what it is. Okay, we gotta go into the skill home. That part of it's inevitable, but we got to. And why? This is Sabo. Really. And well, why do you always go overboard? Because you just don't want to be. Well, you don't want to forget one thing. You don't want to forget this. You don't want to forget that. And that's just the same thing, And you wind up lugging so much extra crap. It's freaking unbelievable, It's unbelievable. But that's the fun part about cruising. That's the fun part about, adapting to the lifestyle, adapting to oh, good morning, Social Miss. I was waiting on Cookie Pete. She must be running. She must be running behind. Um, but see, now she. I thank God. Just be honest with you. I thank God. It's so funny. A lot of times, the situations that we blame, a lot of believers, they stop believing when everything gets bad. That's, I don't know why pastors are not teaching that. You need to believe more when it gets bad. And actually, you need to say, look, just before I even give you any pastoral advice, you need to go listen to Job. You need to go sit down and read the whole story of Job. And the main part about Job is don't listen to the foolishness of some of your friends. Because you remember at the end, Job's wife was, you need to curse God and die. And the friend was, you need to do this, you need to do that. So when Job finally flips the script, and because he's been listening to this foolishness and the negative energy that was pointed down to them, instead of, because we say it again, we go back to what's love God do. First of all, the love of God is the ultimate love that He died on the cross for you. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate love of God is the fact that He came down and died on the cross. But the fact is, you don't realize, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You might have did something that the devil came up and said, hey, hold up. He done got out of our grasp, so I got to go to God to ask permission to lay it on him. But a lot of times, we go through situations and we don't think God answers us. And we think it's an unanswered prayer, but that prayer is not in His divine story for you or for me. I had to go through all of this crap to actually be happy. I had to go through all of this crap to find love. I had to go through all of this crap to find someone that gave a crap about me. And I'm not saying that, we're so used to all these fancy words, and then turn out that this guy is gay, and this guy is this, and this pastor done did this and this, and did all this evil ass crap behind the door, and messes up our thought process, and then we walk away from God. Don't walk away from God. Get closer to Him. Because you got to realize the people that are in authority, they get tempted too. They're human beings too. And I'm not saying what some of these guys that did is okay. They ain't got nothing to do with me, because I got to stand in front of Jesus Himself by myself to say, "Hey, Lord, I hope I did enough." And half the time, no, the blood of Jesus is enough. But it's the same thing. That's why I'll never change it. You got to get closer to the love of God, and then you'll see the rest of your situation. You see the rest of your life. You'll see the rest of your shine. You'll see the rest of everything. And then you just like that old Negro spiritual hymn, you'll understand it better by and by. But we're so selfish. We're so undermining that everything got to go our way, and it's got to go right now. It's got to be now. Trials, what's that song? Trials dark on every hand, and we cannot understand. Or don't understand. You'll never understand, but you'll understand it better by and by. You'll understand it. That's why, bro, just the fact of sleeping in my bed with someone next to me that cuddles up to me. My first wife, geez, man. Brother, you don't even know. My first wife, man, I'll put over just touch and get off it in the middle of the night. That's so sad. And we said, what's love got to do with it? It didn't have nothing to do with that. All you had was hatred for me. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm the perfect person. I have the time. Look what it said at the top. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be a better man. I'm trying to be a better husband. Trying to be a better father. Trying to be better. The magic word is trying. Because I love to love and I love to be loved. That's one thing we forget. It's one thing we don't understand. That's one thing we ain't figured out yet. Half of us ain't figured out. We ain't figured out that the love of God can help everything else. The love of family and friends. Family that wants to be family. A lot of times that family that you think is family ain't blood. It's close friends. It's close relatives. It's close people that would want to hear your problems and not roll their eyes like, oh Lord, here we go again. You know? It's the ones that want to hear your problems, want to be a part of your life, want to be your friend, want to understand, want to acknowledge, want to be, that close-knit family. Want to be a part of your situation. We forget these things. We forget the simple things that we're human. We're all over the place. Oh, hold up. Good morning. I'm like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, you don't say. So I woke up and I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb. I woke up and I'm like, okay, wait, before I go start cooking, let me see if anything's going on. And I will be stinking dang if I didn't open up the app and you were the first thing up there. I'm like, what is going on? So I started listening to you and I was like, oh Lord, he's losing his mind.
Oh man, I've been dizzy. I've been dizzy this whole morning, man. I'm like, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to get out here and just do it. And it's just, I see someone else. Hey, Eddie Lugo. Oh man, Eddie, you and Cruising is Fun Anytime, and the y'all in my prayers, bro. Y'all good people. Yo, Eddie Lugo, check him out. He's from Brooklyn, but he does a lot of cruising. What dude did to y'all is foul. I've been talking about it. What dude did to y'all is foul. I don't know the whole story, but I heard a part of it. And I'll keep going with my friend. But Crooked Peach, I was like, I said to myself, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do me a marathon. I'm gonna be like Swoops. Swoops get on here for 9 hours straight. I said, how's she do it? I'm the truck swerving, and I'm all over here. I'm having coffee. I'm trying not to yo like Eddie Lugo, but I was like, yeah, bump this, whatever.
You were sounding especially. I was like, oh my, what in the world?
Yeah, especially challenged. And guess what? I start at one point. All you can hear, if you go back, just give me munching on pretzels. I was like, well, I'm gonna do a quiet live like some people do, and I'm gonna do a quiet live just. Look. It ain't gonna be the bubbles. You will see the truck driving and me getting munching on. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. Because I used to be so worried about the other one. Like, not today.
No, you were not nervous. You were not screaming, but I was laughing. I was like, "Oh Lord, this man needs coffee and a nap, some food.
I need a coffee, a nap, a food. I need a life. I'm like, oh my! I need a life coach, life training. I need to talk with the associate minister for a minute. I need to book a cruise with Eddie Lugo Studios. I think Eddie
Lugo wants to know if that was a Tampa sign you just passed.
Yes.
On 95. I guess he knows where you are.
I'm heading towards Tampa. This is where the load is going in Tampa. Yeah, I'm in regional right now. I do regional runs, but Eddie does he does cruising, so. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. Did he say it? Yeah. You can book cruising with him. That's what I was talking about that earlier. That a lot of people that on YouTube, what they do, it becomes a part of their life. Especially the cruising community, they want to start cruising, and so they can cruise more. They actually become what do you call it? Those folks that they book cruises. You can book cruises with them. They're traveling. They become travelers. So it becomes and it becomes a part of I'm saying I'm busy, but everybody waking up. But go ahead.
No, I'm good. I was actually thinking. You know what I was really thinking? I was thinking travel agent, but I was thinking that's actually gone to the wayside, like pagers and personal assistants.
No. The cruise because of the cruising community, it's actually travel agents. They've made a comeback.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Because here's the thing. My wife's really good at it. She's platinum. She could be a travel agent. But the reason why you want to use a travel agent, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't use one. The reason why you want to use a travel agent, he can tell you what they do is they actually look at the diagrams of the boat and say, okay, after you answer a few questions, okay, this would be a good spot for you on the boat. I don't want you near the elevators where you'll hear the elevator humming and loud people rolling. Or if you get seasick, I don't want you to be at the back of the boat because it's going to, go up and down. That's what they do.
Oh,
they say, okay,
that's cool.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, for like someone you that's never been on a cruise, I don't want you to be above the nightclub or the theater. You'd be hearing all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So a travel agent is good, but an inexperienced travel agent is crappy. A travel agent that shouldn't be a travel agent, I'm not going to say who because I don't want to get sued. But this guy is a YouTuber that has over 50 or 60,000 people. Yeah, I tried to use them as a travel agent to go on the cruise, and he was really mean to my wife.
Oh, that's not smart.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and when because in Carnival, if the price goes down, you get the difference. I said, well, call him because we tried to call Carnival. They said, well, you know, oh, I don't want to wait on the phone no longer. It's going. Wait a minute, that's your job, mother effer. It's your job. Do you see what I'm saying? You see, that's the negative part about it. You got to be able to find the right cruise. You got the right travel agent that's willing to go back for you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's willing to back. And that's the thing about doing this. You got to be able to trust them. And see, Eddie Lugo and then Cruising is Fun Anytime and the husband, that's on the way. They got to be the nicest freaking people. When I say nice, you're nice, but you're not pathetically nice. These folks are, oh my God, you don't want to say nothing. They're so freaking nice. You're like, oh my God, this niceness is rubbing off on me.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, nobody can be this nice. And then you're cussing, you normally don't cuss. You're like, oh, damn it. Nobody be this nice. But that's what I'm saying. So,
right, yeah.
You know, when the Cruising is Fun Anytime told her side of that story, it just broke my heart. And I was like, I knew I should have listened. But it broke my freaking heart, you know. And because I met them through Miss TVT. They came up on Miss TVT, like, and the husband was so nice, and they were talking up there. I needed my space. I'm like, God, these are nice people, and it helps you to be nice because you know, like Eddie Lucas, he's from Brooklyn. When you in New York, there's a whole different attitude. You don't even know.
Aren't you a New Yorker?
Yes.
Like that? Okay.
Yeah. You don't even realize we cuss and scream, and we ain't even mad. You might think I'm mad.
Yeah.
You're like, mother F-bomb. And that's just.
I have a pretty bad potty mouth sometimes, and I'm working on it.
Yes, but guess what? But that's just about it's. A lot of that's being a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? It's about being a New Yorker.
Or white trash from the trailer park. One or the other.
Yeah. No. But see, that's the thing. We all. Who's that? Remember that big fat comedian? He said we are both the same. Because he was from the trailer park. He said we're both the same. We're both broke. We're both the same. And the higher. The rich people are making us think that we're not. Do you see what I'm saying? And when we start realizing we're the same,
that seems like a whole other conversation about to happen right here.
Yeah.
Let me.
I remember one time. I remember one time I was in the hood because I used to install satellite dishes. So I was out on the side of the house fixing this guy's satellite. And the guy came out with a gun in his hand. I'm like, whoa. You know, like, hey, bro, I'm here to fix your shit. He said, no, that ain't you, man. You and me, we're good. I want you to fix my shit. But there's a pit bull that's always loose around there. I'm like, so you okay? I started cracking up. I said, okay, hey, do you, boo-boo. You know, I'm like, oh, crap. You know, I started laughing. You know, you just got to know when you know your surroundings and you know your understanding and you know that some people it's the love and respect that they got for you. You don't even know.
So true. Yeah.
You don't even know. Yes. You don't even know people have love and respect for you and they've never said a word to you. But they say no. You leave that one alone. They good people. And how do you know? Don't worry about how. Yeah, don't worry about how I know. They're good people.
Sometimes you can trust your barometer, your people barometer. Sometimes you really can.
Yes. Yes, because guess what? The way you act, the way that you show yourself, especially when you got love for yourself, When you got love for yourself, it shows, and people will
Okay.
they'll be attracted to that. Not like
That's true.
everybody was like when you say like attraction. It's not always sexual, especially going up in age, get age. Well, I know it's great. No, it's attracted to there's so much negative in the world, and when
Yeah.
when you find someone that's positive, you're like, oh, okay, wow. I gotta check them out. They're like, and then you say, no, leave them alone. You know what I mean?
I
And
do. Yeah,
that's
because
what I'm saying.
there's good soft energy, and then there's harsh, sharp energy that comes from people
Yeah,
sometimes. And yeah, I know what you mean. Absolutely, yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So, okay, let's see here. Let's see. Okay.
I'm so glad the
Okay, do
camera's
you got
off.
any do you got any updates? Do you have any updates on your watermelons? Any updates?
Okay.
Have you heard anything? Anybody?
This is
Because I
this
see.
is this is
Go
all
ahead.
I can really tell you. Okay, all right. So let me tell you. First off, update from the Crooked Peach watermelon patch. Ain't nothing happening yet. Nothing has terminated. Not one thing. Listen, it don't
We're
matter.
gonna send
It's
out
cool.
love. We're gonna send out love, life, and energy for your piece of your watermelon patch to grow. We're sending out love, life, energy, and prayers for your watermelon patch.
Oh gosh, okay.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Look, listen. Broke Farmer made it very clear that everybody else playing for second anyway. All right, that's cool. You know what? I know for absolute fact, I'm gonna walk away from this whole watermelon war with a watermelon. No matter what anybody says, it's gonna happen. So that's cool.
Look, it's on and pop. I'm getting ready for next year.
Oh,
If I gotta have an effing watermelon in my passenger seat, I'm gonna get me some watermelon seeds, and I'm gonna be planting it. And I'm gonna be cheating like a mother. I'm gonna pause the live, switch that watermelon. It's gonna go from a little baby watermelon to big. Look at my watermelon.
Okay, now I'm understanding why the rules are like they are. So Broke Farmer said, so you have to film on the vine, cut it on the vine, and carry it over and weigh it. All has to be one cut, no edits. No, I'm like, all right.
No. You're gonna see somebody grab my hand and I'm gonna move it over. Here we go.
Right.
And everybody gonna be screaming, cheater.
Now, additionally, on the Watermelon Wars front, it is getting hot and heavy between David Corey with the crop and Broke Farmer. Gina V. Gina, it might actually be taking this whole thing. So she ain't a sleeper, y'all. Y'all need to really be
okay, there you go. See, we gonna be doing play-by-play over here.
And we have a newer entry, somebody that I've been following for a while, Porch Lake Gardener. He has accepted the challenge. So I'm just so excited, so happy. We're going to see green no matter what. All right?
Yeah. We're pushing for it.
Yes. See, and you have we can get this whole interior of the truck hydroponic set up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have it.
It'll be the most well-traveled melon in all of the Watermelon Wars.
It's gonna be the well-traveled melon. We gonna even get one. Like, gosh, darn it, I got it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
But that,
on now.
No, they gonna be no but. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm gonna walk right. You know, with the you know, one of them round first place things with the ribbon on it. I'm gonna have one of them. You think of it?
Uh-huh.
Everybody gonna come in the line going, cheater, cheater, cheater.
We'll all know it. We will all know it. It'll be all right. No.
Yeah,
Actually, I do
it's
like
like,
that. The Chronicles of the Traveling Watermelon. That'd be kind of funny as
yeah,
hell. Oh, wow. That
yeah.
really would be funny.
I'm gonna do the traveling watermelon thing because I had plants that I grew from seed last year, and
Oh,
I had the net with those gnats, the whatever the heck. It was like I was infested in the truck. I was like, good lord, yeah, it was
oh, them stinking
hilarious.
fungus gnats. They ain't no joke, man.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
yeah. All right,
Then
so,
then suddenly everything bit the dust. I was like, oh, my
yeah, well, yeah.
stuff.
They lay eggs in the soil, and then it's a whole thing. There's
Yep.
ways around it, but we don't need to get into that right now.
Yeah,
What's oh God, you kill me. Because
But I
the
tried.
first thing I see
You
was
can't.
you. You lied first
Like I
thing in the
said,
morning. You crazy tail. Oh, Lord.
yeah, I was like, I said, oh, I'm gonna take a break, and then the break went faster than these stupid lines. I'm like, yo, the lines
I
that go
bet.
fast, like that 30 minutes, I'm swerving the truck. I was like, oh god, I can't get back out here and do the line. I was like,
Like
Jesus.
you were like, I got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. I'm gonna take 30-minute break,
I
y'all.
got
I'm taking
down,
a 30
yeah,
minute break.
yeah.
And then I'm like, that's a regular time
Like
start. I was like, no, that's
like I was doing a countdown
it could be
for
like
something
swoop.
like yeah. I'm trying to be like Swoop. I can't be like Swoop. I don't get how they do
Oh my
it,
gracious. Okay, so what's love got to do with it? What does
man.
love
Shoot
got
the
to do
fire.
with it?
Shoot the fire though.
Right,
No,
right.
I'm sorry. No.
No,
You know
no, no.
what?
You're fine.
The fact is, like I said, I've been talking on it. You know, the love period is that we have destroyed the definition. We
Oh, I
have,
don't really
you know,
think a lot of people understand how to
you know,
define love. Yeah, that's a difficult thing to do.
we've destroyed the definition. We've become selfish.
Hmm.
Everything is about me. And you know, the fact is that I've always wanted just to be treated with some form of respect. You know,
Acceptance.
so yeah, acceptance, wanting, needing,
Hmm.
appreciated. You know, it's so funny.
Hmm.
You know, when I sold that lawnmower, I already had it in my mind. I'm giving my wife the money, and for
Like you
two
knew you
reasons.
should.
Yes, for two reasons. It's because one, the bills need to be paid. Two, she let me have fun.
Hmm.
She, you know, I could have still had fun. Like, you know, I could have said, "There ain't nobody telling me what to do."
Oh gosh, I remember those
Guess what?
days.
When
Oh,
you
the
say,
idiots.
yes, when you say I do, see, everybody swears it's just submitting to the man, but the man submits to the woman just as much. And when I say I do, is wait a minute, I don't want no drama in this house. Boy, I better listen to what this woman told me. I better understand where she's coming from because she's got my good intentions in hand. The bills need to be paid, and you know, and again, I wanted that lawnmower going anyway, so I didn't even count that money as mine. I would just
Yeah.
when I gave her the money, she looked at me and said, "What?" I said, "You know, this is for you, and you know, just take care of the bills, whatever, and thank you." I said, "For what? For letting me have my fun. I don't go out to the club. I don't go out to do. I don't do this. I do that. But this is something that I really enjoy." And she said, "Thank you." And I said, she just our eyes lit up, and I said, "I appreciate it." Another thing
Hmm.
is, I've got extremely flat feet. It freaking hurts for me to walk after. Like, if you look at the videos, I'm waddling. Just take a look. You'll see the bit I'm
Hmm.
waddling because I got extremely flat feet. So me
Okay.
going out for a 2 or 3 mile walk, I must really love your behind. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm hurting. Because
Hmm.
Even if I get art supports, it still hurts. But these are what I'm talking about. It's just so funny. She said, "Well, we can take the show away." No. We need to go all the way around. And then, I told she thought I was giving up at the end because she said, "I want to do another lap." I said, "Okay, I'll see you later." And I just walked the other way, and I met her about halfway around the thing, and she started smiling again. See, these are the things that I do in my relationship to just say, "I appreciate you. I thank you, and I thank you for being in my life," because I was a lost puppy that needed. I needed a leash. I needed someone to hold me. I needed someone to say, "Hey, it's gonna be all right." I needed someone to be my friend other than another male. I needed my wife as my friend. See, people don't understand that you can have love for somebody and just be friends. But
Oh, absolutely,
that you can have
absolutely.
that you can appreciate someone as a friend. But see, we all think about it as this other foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and some. Go ahead.
oh
Go
no,
ahead.
oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, first of all, and it'll touch on. So you seen my video? I saw your comments, and if I got too deep, hey man, that's just kind of
No,
what
no, you
happens.
got no. That's the stuff. I'm gonna put. You don't mind if we use that subject? I want
I
that. I said,
actually,
"Oh my
yeah,
God!" I'm like, "Oh my God, that's a subject."
yes, it
That's
is.
a good subject. Yes,
Well,
the
and
whole.
I think that is important that we all try to keep in mind too, because you cannot properly love on other people when you are not loving on you.
Yes,
You can't. You
yes,
just can't.
yes,
It's going to teach somebody without having knowledge of the subject you're teaching. So,
yes,
I also think that a lot of us have to learn how do we properly love ourselves. So, yeah, weeding out the bad is important. Love has everything to do with it. Love really drives the world. You touched earlier on how we're all so separate. We really are. And sadly, post world shutdown, we still are. And
yes.
so in the name of love, maybe today we could all just take a minute and do something that's just nice and lovey for somebody we don't even know. Let
Yeah.
somebody else take that
And,
turn. That
and,
you wouldn't believe what it'll do for you. My goodness gracious. It just gives you the greatest feeling being kind and loving toward other human beings.
you
All
know,
right, sorry.
long story short, I used to. Oh, when I first came out here, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. But I'm out this
Ooh.
You have professional beggars,
Oh,
people that are
yes.
professional. People are professional.
Good morning, Charles.
But I remember one time over there in Knoxville, Tennessee. There's a pilot truck stop over there, and I know I could walk through. There's a park. You walk through the park and then walk up to the Walmart. And so that's what I normally do. I get my walk up to the Walmart with I have a cart that I pull. I look so silly going across the road, but I don't, so I can overshop. I shop and get my water, get all that stuff. Then I seen this homeless guy with a dog in the park, and he was, setting up camp for the night, and he didn't have nothing. You could see he had nothing. So I went, I got a gallon of water for him, a gallon for the dog, and then I
Oh, that's
also
kind.
got some dog food. I got him a whole chicken and some bread and some other stuff. And I walked by. He didn't ask me for nothing. And I said, "Hey,
Mm-mm.
brother, I was passing by. I bought this for you." And his eyes lit up and said, "Wow, thank you." Because you could tell you got people that beg, and then what they do is they just sit up. They're professional beggars. They dress all dingy or whatever, and then they walk up the street in their BMW and drive home.
Yeah, I've seen Like I said, I used to, I gigged for quite a while. I did every kind of a delivery thing that you can do, like Amazon, DoorDash, Postmates, just Instacart, any of the things that you could do without having a professional degree. Just I was out there making money. I was just trying to take care of myself and my son at that time, and um, I've seen the teams, and it sucks to see a whole group of people getting dropped off at different corners from a van, and they're all just asking for money. That sucks. But then at the same time, being out there on the roads, trying to make money and stuff, it put me in a lot of places I would not normally have maybe been hanging out. And I spent a lot of time over in downtown Norfolk, and there's a lot of people that are homeless in that area. One of the kindest, most philosophical, deep thinker I think that I have ever met personally in my life thus far. It was a man who was homeless. He's no longer with us. He passed away from old age. He was well read. It was the most crazy thing that you would see a man who you knew he was homeless. He never asked for anything, just FYI. But I mean, he would be reading books like To Kill a Mockingbird. That is not something that you typically see with a homeless individual. They don't usually run around carrying books like that and reading them. But this man did, and he would always try to say no if you try to purchase him anything for him or any. But it for me anyway, it made me stop and think, what is his experience being homeless? What is his experience? And I don't know. I just loved on him. I loved on him a lot. So again, back to the whole, what's love got to do with it? Love has everything to do with it, y'all. Just everything. He was a good person, and I'm glad that I had a chance to meet him, and I wouldn't have otherwise. And I guess for just a moment, because he is no longer with us, I want to just think about him. So, yeah, that was a good memory. That was a great memory.
And those are the memories that build us.
Mm-hmm.
They make us who we are. Because if we remember those people that they left an imprint on our hearts, they left an imprint on our minds and our souls. Also, even the bad people, I call them the bad people, the people that have treated us like dirt, people that have stomped on our hearts and have stomped on our souls. And so, guess what? We learned something from them. We learned that they're not. We learned they're not capable of love. They're not capable of love for us. It
for
could
us,
be for someone else.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not capable of that. But we learned that, guess what? That's not how I want to be loved. That's not how I want to be appreciated. That's not how I want to be remembered.
That was important.
I don't want to be. Yes, I don't want to remember.
Knowing how you want to be loved. That's important.
Yes.
That it is, because if you are a person who like your love language, if your love language happens to be time spent with, and this other person, their love language is buying gifts for people, you're not gonna be able to really fill each other's love cups up, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to sound sexual, so I don't want anybody to take it like that.
No, like my man, associate ministers. A lot of times, bro, we have women that have said I do, and they're in love with their pastor, and they don't even respect their own husband. Well, pastor said this, and pastor said that. And I'm a fighter. When I started learning and studying the Bible, I said, well, pastor ain't running this house. Pastor is not a part of this family. I didn't marry the pastor. I married you. So we need to figure this out. So stop giving me that pastor mumbo jumbo. And if you don't think I won't tell that ninja that to his face, I will. Because I remember I was in the choir one time, and my son, who's 30 now, was crying. And I told my wife, go get him. And the pastor said, he's okay. Go get him. Pastor said, he's okay. I stopped and yelled out, get my son now! And everybody got quiet.
What in the world? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, but I said that because I had to assert my authority as the husband of the household. The pastor has the right in the church, but you don't have the right in my home. If I say, go take care of my child, if you don't do it, I was heading for my son.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I do.
And I'm not bogarting, but the fact is that you're listening to the pastor when I didn't demand it until you started rejecting my authority, and I said no, dude, because I accepted the love of Jesus Christ and became the leader of our household. I just like the colonel or the general says to the sergeant major, "Hey, go do this." The same thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Same thing. Because if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
here's the feeling that I got from it, and I'm going to take the religious flavor of it out, just to make it easier to understand for somebody who maybe isn't at all religious. That sounds to me like with a wife talking about anything another man is saying, it's another man.
Thank you.
Man don't live in your damn house.
Thank you.
Don't be doing that, y'all. Yeah.
Because if another woman said,
"Oh, you would be a dead man,"
and thank you. It has nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's just like guess what? Like if we're in Home Depot or something like that, and a lady is struggling, you think I'm gonna go help that lady and I'm standing right next to my wife?
Not unless we're
I'm not.
you too.
Thank you.
Yep.
If my wife says go do it, then I'm going to go do it.
Yeah, you're trying to stay married.
It's because I have the love and she has my love and respect.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's just like I always say, Game of Thrones. I bent the knee to my wife. What do you mean by bending the knee? That means I gave myself to her, and we both gave ourselves to God. But I gave myself to her. And everybody's talking about submission. I submit to her because that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I show you the respect, show you the love. Because if I'm going to be a good leader needs to know how to lead. A good leader needs to know how to understand.
Yes, sir.
A good leader has to be humble enough to know that there is power behind that femininity.
I mean, because in order to be a leader, like, don't you need to have some idea of where you're going? Like, just
exactly.
You got to have some amount of direction.
And guess what?
Oh, go ahead.
And that's why I asked her. Because I don't know where I'm going, so I got to go to the right hand of my. They shall cleave unto one. We're one being. See, we just use one verse. There's so we always use just one verse. You got to submit. There's more verses in the Bible. You got to take them all and put them together. I got the other part of my brain. We shall cleave unto one. And the other part of my brain says this. That's why I always tell you, my wife is she's an overthinker. She done thought about 32,000 ways of the problem. And I'll give you a prime example. My engine light came on. My engine light in my car came on. And I said, baby, the engine light's on. I'm going to go to the mechanic. She said, well, why don't you get the oil change? You ain't got it changed in a long time. And I said, okay, I'll get the oil change. But I didn't get the oil change. I went to Advanced Auto and had them put the machine on it, and it said an O2 sensor. Okay? And I said, okay, I got to get O2 sensor. But guess what? Guess what I did after I found out I need an O2 sensor? I said, well, I might as well go get the oil change. Mm-hmm. I went and got the oil change. As soon as I got the oil change, guess what? Light went out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, even if it comes back on, I'll get the oil change. But the fact is, the guy was telling me something. Boy, you should have listened to your daggone wife, stupid.
Well,
because that's the other part of your brain. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
I think that I didn't understand for myself when I got married to my son's dad, which, we've been divorced for a very long time now. Sadly, it is what it is, though. I didn't understand. I didn't understand what submit and obey in a marriage sense meant. It's not like I had an example. I had no stinking clue. Trust and believe, I had no clue. Now, I understand, and I would tell myself if I could speak to myself back then. Um,
Yeah.
you know, it's not when you get married, you're two people who are coming together, and you create almost another person. Like you're becoming a completely different person together. It's not a competition. If I could have
Yes.
just told myself that, I
And
think life would have been easier.
it's a team effort. Like you got, I'm not really good at basketball, but you got a forward and you got a center and all that. It's a team. I bring it. It's a team effort. You got to be able to bring it. Like you got to bring it every day.
You so
You
funny.
gotta be able to bring it every day.
Y'all,
You
I
gotta
did
bring
not
it.
know he
You
was
gotta
going
bring
to say
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he did, though.
But yeah. But the thing is, you got if you work together and your wife sees that you work together, like
Mm-hmm.
I could have kept that money that I showed them off, but she sent me a message later on. I appreciate everything you do in the house. I appreciate everything that you've done. I love you very much. I thank God every day for you, and that's
Well,
that's what I wanted.
can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
The fact that no one told you, especially the fact that no one told you once you sold that thing to give that money to your wife, the fact that you did that anyway, that, sir, that is the mark of a leader.
Yes.
Good
And
job.
guess what? And I made a joke about it. I was laughing. I said, "You see my hand shaking, right?" She just, that's what. I was like, when I gave you the money, you see my hand shaking, right? Yeah, I said, you see my hand shaking, right? And she just fell out. She just fell out.
Oh goodness, I'm
But see,
oh.
yes, but see, that's the whole thing. I just want to be appreciated. I want to be respected. But guess what? If I don't do the right things, who's going to respect me? Who's going to show me the love? And when it comes natural, when it says, hey, like it's so funny. Right before she left, I said, okay, I'm going to do my live. Let me give a hug now. I got my hug. I never had those things.
Yeah.
My first wife. We went for years without even touching each other.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
Yeah, that sounds like a really
That's
fulfilling relationship. I don't know why you got divorced.
yes. Yeah, exactly.
I'm a
For
little smart aleck
years.
sometimes.
Yeah, I know. But we went years. And we went years until I just couldn't take it
Wow.
no more. I didn't even have
Yeah.
the nuts. I didn't have the gonads to say I wanted the divorce. I just got it. That's why I started driving a truck. I got in this
Oh,
truck and said I ain't
get away
never
from
coming
home.
back.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Yes. I said I ain't never coming back. And I meant that. The only reason I came back was to move some of my
What in the
stuff
world?
out there, and I said I ain't never coming back. I
Right.
mean, but I said I meant every bit of that, and but that's what I'm saying because people use stuff as a weapon. You don't love me if you're gonna hold back affection. You don't realize that people need to be touched. You just a touch. Just to hold the hands. When we walk in public, I grab her hand because I never had that before.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pat her on the back while we're walking. I'll touch her. Just the simple thing. It's the simple things in life that we don't realize. If we acknowledge our husbands, we acknowledge our wives in every day. Well, my wife says this, or my wife says that. You don't have to say that, but and people know. Okay, I know you're mad. Yes, I have a ring on my finger, but a lot of people are like, well, that don't mean nothing. Yes, it do. Yes, it do over here. So get away from me. That's why, like I tell you, everybody be joking, but you see me in Home Depot, and you're opposite sex, don't ask me nothing. No. The guy with the orange vest is over there. Leave me alone. I'm good. I'm going
Right.
to fix something for my wife. I'm going to fix something for the house. It was like I came home and I needed to replace both toilet seats. She said, "Can you go back out for?" I said, "No, I'm in for the day," because all I wanted to do was just get some of my beer in me. But
Your
like,
beer.
I don't want to go out. Yeah, I don't want to go out. I want to, I don't want. I'm not drinking and driving, but I did want to go out. I said, "Okay, dear, I'm leaving. I'm going. What are you doing?" I'm going to get the daggone toilet seats, like you said.
Sorry.
Dang it. What'd you say?
I forgot I had turned the camera on. I'm walking back in the house. I got to put it somewhere like a new mom. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No problem. Hey,
I
good
wasn't
morning,
ready for my
Kenneth Wilkerson.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah,
My gravy. Yeah, so apparently we thought we had the chickens locked up good and tight last night. I'm in there speaking with you. I seen something out the corner of my eye. I was like, what the hell? There's a bunch of chickens out there. I was like, oh no, we didn't lock them up. Oops. It's okay. They're all fine.
Yeah. The chicken went to the club. The chicken went to the club. Did you leave the music on?
Apparently, yes, because they were just out there. Don't. I seen that video. Dude, I was rolling. I was like, holy crap. How did they get them chickens to move to the beat of the music?
I don't know what they. No, I think they have the. I think they have the chickens on a stand or something, and somebody's lifting them up and down. It's gotta be.
Oh no! I'm gonna tell you right now, honey. Chickens actually do move just like that.
Wow.
They're hilarious. But the fact that it was to that music was so perfect. I was very, very happy. Oh,
that's what I said she's going to crack up that crap.
I did.
I've been playing it over and over.
It's so cute.
It is.
Uh-huh.
But guess what? That's something also for the love of music. For the love of music, can get you through a whole lot.
Okay.
Music,
you went there.
Music can get you. Mm-hmm. Music can get you through good, bad, ugly, hurt, pain, sorrow. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was. You can even exercise. I didn't want to get out there walking. I was getting. On every. You see my ass waddling down.
You ain't waddling no more. Y'all, this man, I don't know how much weight he's lost, but he ain't waddling like whatever he's talking about, not no more.
I was walking to the beach. then I get up in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm falling the fuck out. I'm lifting to the bedroom, bathroom, oh my God. I'm so,
All right, so you just reminded me of a thought I've had a few times and I hadn't said anything out loud, and I'm going to say something. All right. So I'm a child of the 70s and, a teen of the 80s or whatever. And I don't have my age. I'm 54. What? Can't believe I lived this long. I'm so happy I did. Oh, yeah. So I grew up in the age and the era of the funny sitcoms. They were all there, all of them. And the Wonder Woman on Saturday nights and the Solid Gold Dancers and all the things like that. I frequently think in music. I like thought will come to my head about the situation, and it is a song all the time. It's the most hilarious thing. I forget who I was listening to. Somebody yesterday do a live, and they said something like, "Oh, all the leaves are brown," and I was like, "And the sky is blue." Yeah. And I smell things, and it makes me think of the name of colors sometimes. I'll be like, oh, that smells green. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm not the only one. I love this.
Yeah, no.
I love it.
You're a freak. Hey, you cannot deny that you can't deny that you're an empath. You everything you say.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. I was so terrified and horrified when I finally figured out that I was one. But now
because you probably thought being an empath is a girl thing.
No, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was this freak of freaking nature.
Oh, okay.
little bitch, didn't you? You know,
See what
like
I
I'm
just
not
said? A girl
yeah,
can.
I thought, and I thought, I was all of this, and I'm a manly man. No, I'm a very emotional, highly sensitive
Okay, well, hold
fool.
on
But
just a second. Hold, please, sir. No, I would submit the following. Someone who can plug into the feelings of others and animals has some serious superpowers, my man.
no,
That's a
this,
pretty manly thing.
I always thought it was a curse, but
Oh, it just
each
kind of
day
is.
each day I kind of accept it. I'm accepting it more and learning it, and that's one thing we're going to talk about this week. What I hate about lives, why I hate lives, and you're gonna laugh when I tell you.
I can't
It's
wait.
just
Don't get into it. No, you're gonna
yeah,
mess this up further. Because I'm
yeah.
telling you, look, I seen it. I seen the thumbnail and I was like, oh, really? Okay, we're gonna talk about this. I can't wait to hear what you have to say, but that's not today.
Yeah,
Today,
but it's coming up. It's coming up, long story short, it's learning how, and I can't tell you how you to love yourself.
so true.
I can tell you how I learned to love myself. But
Mm-hmm.
learning how to love yourself first. Everybody else is going to get the end result. Everybody else is going to understand the end result of loving yourself first. Because when you love yourself, you just don't understand the ramifications of loving others. Because when you learn how to love yourself, you ask yourself, do I want to be treated like that? Do I want to be talked to like that? Do I appreciate when I'm spoken to in that way? If I did this favor, would it be okay? Would it be okay to me? Something that simple has helped me walk the walk and talk the talk. And I'd be so proud of myself. And she'd be laughing. I said, I was like, I deserve a pat on the back for you. I deserve the pat on the back for what I just did. She'll pat me on the back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I wanted. And this is the one that gives it to me. Are you okay? I can't hear you. I don't know.
Because I'm retarded. That's why. Because
Oh, you hit the mute button. I'm like,
I had
what?
the
I'm like,
mute.
what?
You see
I
me
was like, what
chatting to
happened?
nobody.
I'm like, what happened? Everybody is coming in. The 8 people that are coming in, guys. I have
Good
been doing.
morning, wonderful people.
I have been doing a marathon.
You're crazy.
I did a live from like 1 o'clock this morning. I was trying to be like Swoops. I said try. I at the end of it around 4:30, I took a 30-minute break and started. I was trying to be like Swoops. I was just getting delirious at one point and getting hysterical. And get hysterical and say, please forgive me. I was trying. I don't see how Swoop do it. I don't see how Swoops and official
Swoop has Jamia, Lord Almighty. She is my actual friend. I love that woman. Just I love me some official.
They're awesome. They are awesome because I don't see how y'all do it that long. Because at one point, I didn't even care. I just got quiet. I said, okay, I'm going to stop humming. I'm just going to drive. And all you heard was
me.
What's up?
You see this?
Okay.
That's
what is that?
strawberries. Strawberries.
Oh, that was you grew all that?
No. Actually, we went to the strawberry patch Saturday. Yeah, we have a lot, but we don't have that many. Oh no, we're working on it, honey.
Okay.
Don't you worry. We go through some strawberries in this house.
I was like, oh my God.
No, I do fresh macerated strawberries and applesauce as a lunch item for the guys.
Okay, strawberries is actually a good low carb. It's a good low carb item. It's a low carb item. You can have a lot of strawberries.
I'm gonna just tell you this right now, sir. I don't count calories. I don't count carbs. I just count making sure I get enough of that good fat in my body.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
I be loving that stuff.
Do you know that that Crisco oil, that white stuff? I don't know if this is true. Don't quote me on that. But someone had said that it was actually made to lubricate airplane parts.
Okay. And I can't say for sure that exact product is or was ever produced for that thing, but I am going to say this. Crisco ain't what it used to be. And never have I ever picked a greasy vegetable. Not once. Never in my whole life.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
That is not good for you. That stuff is horrible.
Yes.
And I do call it industrial lubricant. I've said it before. Oh, that's hilarious that you said that.
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, don't eat that. That's not good. That's not loving on you. So, all right, we're talking about love. What's love got to do with everything?
But guess what? When you love yourself, you want to eat right too.
You do. You honestly, you do.
Hello.
You stop telling yourself those lies. I used to be like,
oh, okay.
I'm gonna get, what? Who are you talking to?
Yeah, hey, you don't know. But you know what I do? I'll say I'm a grown ass man. I deserve eating that whole jar of peanut butter. I'm a grown ass man. I deserve that half a gallon of ice cream. Not a cup of ice cream.
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, how the heck did you know what I was about to say? But I got distracted because guess what? We got Frugal Mama. And she gave me
Fisher Jamie just woke back up. Fisher Jamie was hanging.
Sleep on you.
Yeah, she was hanging with me. She was hanging the whole time until I stopped and got quiet. Fisher Jamie was knocked out after that. I seen that one go to zero. And then I was like, okay, don't be mad. That woman had to go to sleep. Yeah, can't be mad. That woman had to get us some sleep. Yeah, she back up.
You be keeping her up all night.
Look. She thought I was gonna talk dirty like they do. I can't do that. I ain't allowed. My wife has this ninja capacity.
That's what that is.
No, that ain't divorce talk. She'll cut my nuts off. She got that ninja capacity. Like, hold up, Jay. I don't know who you think you are. Look, I already got that conversation. I don't know who you think you effing with, but you ain't effing with me. I'll cut them nuts off so quick. I was like, oh shit. Yes, ma'am.
Norma don't play. Don't mess with that.
I'm afraid of her. I love her to death, but she boy.
It's a healthy respect. That's not real fear.
No, it's fear. Fuck that. I ain't stupid. It's real fear. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes.
You see like Little Rascal Stymie or whatever. It was eyeball got big. My eyeball got big. Yes, ma'am. Hell to the no. I'm not getting that woman. Look, hey, we ain't playing with that. Yes,
he
man.
He may not know what he's doing, but he knows better than to do that.
Hey. Look. The best song that was this one I got the idea from. After Tina Turner left Ike in that movie, the end song she said, "What's love got to do with it?"
Why did you? That was legit. I was hearing that in my head. Can't stop.
Yep. That's what got it from you. And I was like, you know what? Because love's got when you get away from the bad relationships, the bad drama, the everything, you find out that love's got everything to do with it.
It does.
Love and respect. Look, I a very close friend. I see how he loves his wife, and I just shake my head.
I'm so proud of you for not pointing out his name again.
Y'all know I'm talking about that. But I said I am so afraid to hear anybody say something about that man's wife. Oh, he will hurt them something bad. And I watch. I'm like, I can see. Don't don't mess with a man's love, and especially when he's crazy. Especially when he's crazy. I'm just saying. Don't mess with a crazy man and his wife.
anybody can be crazy, I think.
Well,
in that regard, but it's very good to know that about this man. He's very clearly a wonderful person all the way around because he talks about it all the time.
No, you just add to it. Shut up. But it's the same thing. I always wanted to, I had to learn because of the love that I had for the woman that I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that, okay.
Oh, wait.
And when something goes down, like when you're walking along the street, we're supposed to be on the outside, and we'd be laughing about it. Hey, here's what? Oh, you forgot. I forgot, dear. And I get on the outside, and then I'll be joking. Save yourself, and I'll push her. Look, save yourself. I'll get hit by the car. Oh, live your life. And we'd be laughing. But guess what? that's another part. Yeah, that's another part of it. I am so late. Oh boy, I'm like an hour. It's an hour 36. I'll be almost 2 hours. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna walk in there like I didn't even know. Hey, good morning. I'm here for delivery. I'm a little late.
You know you're gonna hear something. I'll get some looks. You can get some looks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. When you say, "Hey, I'm a little late," I'm a little late. I'm showing you the love of Jesus here. Hey, I'm a little late for the love of Jesus. Thank you, Teresa. Hey, thank you for the 10 people that's been in here. Y'all have been.
Yeah. Tamika Davis. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Our silliness. This man, he's been up half the night. He ain't got any kind of mind left. Basically just him trying not to die out there.
Look. I'm trying to be like Swoop.
I know.
I'm trying to be like Swoop. But all I could go was 3 hours, boy. That was it. I can't, and I can't do it during the day because. Yeah, you got to do like that Rocky music.
I'm so sorry. I just don't know.
Yeah. Talk about something. Don't say yup. Don't say Keep on something. You gotta keep it going.
You're making me see things in my head. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm imagining you going up and down the steps there.
Yeah, going up and down the stairs. Out of breath at that.
Oh my God. You got the coach up there going to say, do it. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it, Say, Jesus, take the wheel. Help me.
Stop with that. I hate it. You do not know this, but I hate it when you say that because every time you say that, you're driving. And so, again, my mind's eye, it's really, really funny in here. I see you literally going, Jesus, take the wheel. And I'm like, no, not there.
I'm just saying.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
If you hear me say Jesus take the wheel, I'm jumping out this motherfucker. Sorry, don't mean to cuss. Because if he take the wheel, I'm jumping out the passenger side. Hopefully I hit the grass. Hopefully I hit the grass and not the concrete barrier. But especially if
I'm trying to pack this man some lunch. I can't even focus.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, like I said, he was up all night. He's kind of delirious. A little bit delirious.
Yo. I don't, again, much respect for Official Jamia and guess what? YouTube will tell you, say, if you look in the messages, they talk about, he's going to say at least, Darren has said about Official Jamie and Swoops about 32 times this morning. Much respect. I don't see how y'all do it. Just be having a ball, but
The mentions
You
thing,
know, but
oh
it's
boy, that's a sore spot. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, I forget to look all the time. And I
yeah,
really, honestly, I wish that YouTube would make that something that's easier to access.
yeah,
Like I wish there could be something in up in Studio where we could see that without having to go through the app and check. I don't know,
I'll look.
it's
It might.
annoying.
I'll look. It
Look.
might.
You know what? If there is such a thing, I know who knows. She's in the chat.
Yeah. Yes.
There's several
Yes.
of them actually. We got Jamie,
Yes.
we got Frugal Mama,
Yeah.
we got Mike's.
And all the knowledge, and then
They know. I know they know.
and Miss B, you know, I always say Miss
Oh,
B
yes,
because
yes.
she be in the bushes. You don't even know she is. I heard you.
You're right.
Miss
You're
B
right.
will tell
You're
you.
right. Mhm.
She let you know about YouTube. They bring it. They bring it all the time. But I'm about to. The traffic's about to hit.
Oh, let me see if I can look and see what you got going. Oh, and I'm still on camera. Y'all, I am not camera ready. I'm apologize right now. This is my bed clothes, so I'm so sorry.
I'm not there. I'm not camera ready either, but I got.
You haven't turned around, dude.
I don't know, and I ain't gonna. You might scream. You might scream.
Actually, I swear.
You like, oh Jesus! What the heck?
Jesus, help me! This man, I can't breathe some days. Oh goodness! All right. So, are you gonna go at when we end this and making sure everybody goes and gets their legs moving and gets their soul fed a little bit by Miss Frugal Mama?
Yeah.
Are you going back up on the live today, or are you going to take a nap?
No. I'm gonna take a nap because I'm already late anyway. So it's gonna take them longer to get me unloaded. Because when you late, they take their sweet ass time. So I'm gonna lay down.
I bet I'm gonna see you somewhere. I'll be looking. I'll be like,
I'm gonna lay down and dream about YouTube.
Dream about YouTube. That sounds right. It does. It sounds right.
Yeah.
I used to do that with.
I forgot. I might have to see if I can find me a washcloth or whatever. But I'm going through the house to make sure I clean up a bit. I just left the house, but I was thinking about it. I wonder if I smell like BO or Be Gone or Beneath or something.
Well, when you think about it, a seat's pretty cushy. Sitting on a seat, everything's probably kind of warm and moist. Yeah, you might want to take a wash rag to your booty. You're right.
Yeah. No, but I was very happy about changing the toilet seats because our toilet seats were looking scary. I said my sister is coming. I don't want her to see what ghetto.
Yeah. Is it all ready for her now?
Yeah. Almost. But we gotta keep on keeping on. But
yeah.
Okay, I'm officially burnt the heck out. I ain't got nothing left.
You want to jump off? I hate to do that.
Let's see. Okay. I ain't got nothing. You got anything you want?
I'm trying to cut corn for lunch off a cob. Hold up, let me think. I'm just trying not to cut.
No, don't cut your finger. Don't. I'm officially fried. I think I need to.
I'm concerned for you, though. I don't want you falling asleep driving or anything like.
No. Trust me, I got 8.9 miles to go.
Well, there's somebody in the chat that could personally call you and keep you company if necessary.
Oh, he will. He will.
Good. All right.
Like, hey, mother effer. He'd be like, hey, mother effer, stay up. What's the matter with you? Get that mess here. What's that? Don't be a dumbass. Oh, Jesus.
I love that.
All right, bro. What's the matter with you?
I need one of them in my life on occasion.
Why are you so late? Why'd you leave? Oh, oops.
Stop saying
Sorry, Daddy. Let me stop.
It's all in love. It's all in love.
Yeah. I'm going. Yeah, let's go ahead and shut it down.
Yeah, because he's in lost his mind.
Boy. We had an hour and 44 plus the other 3 or 4 hours. Boy, this was a big one, and we're about to hit traffic, so I need to concentrate
Yeah, we need you
and,
to do
and
that.
get there.
Hmm.
Yeah, so again, I want to thank all y'all for coming in. Thank you for the 10 people. Thank you for the 8 people now. Thank you for the people that come in on the remix. If y'all get a chance, y'all want to hear some foolishness, go back to the other part of this morning marathon. We did this marathon for you to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, no,
No,
he
you
did.
subscribe to both channels. Check out Cooking Peace. Watch some videos. Help her out. Keep it growing. Keep it moving forward.
And here we
And
go. He
as
definitely
always,
needs to go, y'all.
and as always, we talk about what's love got to do with it. If you don't think nobody loves you, know that we love you. Me and Crooked Peace, and God
Yeah,
loves
we
you too.
do. Mhm.
Go take on the day. Have a blessed day, and thank you for coming in. Coming up next, Wellness with Funko Mama. For all you
7
overweight
a.m.
folks, all you overweight folks, take a deep breath, get out there, and move your body. Move your body to the groove. Don't be a fat AZZ. Move your body. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces.
Have a good one. Bye.